Legend has it that in the late 1800s, a man named Paul Jones Jr. fell head over heels for a Southern belle. He sent her a proposal, and she replied that if her answer was yes, she'd wear a corsage of roses to the upcoming grand ball. What was the verdict? We will discuss on this week's Bourbon Brief. Every great bourbon has an origin story, but Four Roses? Its story is a literal romance. She showed up wearing a corsage of 4 red roses, and just like that, a brand was born. By 1888, Jones trademarked the name, and for decades it was the top-selling bourbon in America. But history isn't always smooth sipping. After Prohibition, the brand was bought by Seagram's. In a move that still baffles whiskey historians, Seagram's decided to pull Four Roses Kentucky Straight Bourbon off of the American shelves entirely. For over 40 years, if you lived in the States, Four Roses was a cheap, blended whiskey, essentially the stuff you'd find in the bottom well of a dive bar. Meanwhile, the real high-quality bourbon was being shipped exclusively to Europe and Japan, where it became a massive cult hit. Americans were missing out on their own liquid gold. The turning point came in 2002, when the Kirin Brewing Company of Japan bought the brand. They listened to the fans, and more importantly, they listened to the legendary master distiller, Jim Rutledge. They brought the straight bourbon back home to Kentucky. What makes them unique today is their 10-recipe process. They use 2 different mash bills and 5 proprietary yeast strains to create 10 different distinct flavor profiles. It's like a chemist's lab meets a craft distillery. The next time you're sipping Four Roses, remember that today, the Spanish Mission-style distillery in Lawrenceburg stands as a testament to resilience. From a romantic gesture to a global powerhouse, Four Roses prove that you can't keep a good bourbon down. But until then, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon.